Welcome back, 90s kids. My name is KevinLyons.
I'm Agostino Zoida.
And that's right, I'm going to force Agostino to watch another movie again.
You're watching THM on the rocks!
Damn! Today's movie is a 1990s cult classic summertime comedy, Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. Why have you never seen this movie before?
I don't know, man. Maybe because it was made in 1991 and I was 3?
But you love Back to the Future. That was made in 1985.
I love a lot of movies that were made before I was born. I just ended up watching them because they're awesome. And other people watched them because they're awesome. They told me I should watch them because they're awesome. And no one ever told me I should watch this movie, except for you.
Because that's the whole point of the show. I love forcing you to watch it. You saw Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. What did you think?
You know what, Kevin? I liked the movie.
Did you?
Yeah, I did like the movie, but I'll tell you what, though. If it was called anything else, I would have told you it's a great 80s summertime comedy. But because of the title, the movie's awful. If you change the name, it's great. It almost makes the movie, no, not almost. It does make the movie stupid because of the title.
Why does that make it stupid?
The movie is called Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. And the babysitter dies in the first 5 minutes of the movie.
Yeah.
And then you never hear about her again until the end of the movie.
Because you can't
No.
talk about it, because she's dead.
Listen, they could have made the babysitter go to the hospital for the summer. They could have made the babysitter never showed up. She called in with an emergency, and then they went, don't tell mom that the babysitter called in sick. Whatever. They didn't kill her. She died. But they just didn't say anything. That's a fucking felony. They're an accessory to murder now.
No, because she wasn't murdered. She did die of natural causes. But you're right, it's fucked up. I love it.
You can't just find a dead woman and then stuff her in a trunk and then not talk about it the whole movie. What is this, Breaking Bad? They put her in a trunk and hope that nobody would find her. Change the fucking title to the movie.
No,
listen.
They dropped it off. They dropped her off at the mortuary.
Very illegal. All of this is very illegal.
But the mortuary people didn't call the cops either. They just buried her. You saw her at the end of the movie, right? How they had the gravestone and the 2 paramedics who were there. They're just like, man, why are you so sad? She left us all that money. But it's just like, no investigation. You know what this movie is? This movie is the perfect representation of what our current healthcare system is like. If you die, nobody gives a shit, throws you in the box, and then just leaves you somewhere. Dude, that's the United States healthcare system.
I can't believe this movie. The movie was about the lead character, Christina Applegate, Sue Ellen.
That is the weirdest name.
So it was Sue and Ellen Swell.
And they're like, swell.
The whole movie I kept going like, wait, was that her name? Or was that her mom's name and she's pretending to be her mom to make it seem older to get the job?
They introduced us to the mom and she's saying bye to all the kids before she heads out to Australia for 2 months. Like, first of all, it's a single mom and she has 5 kids.
Yeah.
And her house is not in order at all. And she's just going, peace out, going to Australia for 2 months. See you later, kiddos. Here's some old lady I've never met before. And even while she's leaving, she's still interviewing the nanny. She's like, you know there's 5 kids, right? Anyway, here's the money and my phone number is in the envelope. It's just like, man, that would not happen today.
Before she leaves, she says, I'm 37 and I have 5 kids and I'm a single mother and I work for whatever amount of years.
That's 3 years older than me.
I couldn't help but stop and go, that lady is not 37. Dude, I thought the same thing. I'm like, how irresponsible is this mom to have 5 kids and then just leave for 2 months? And how irresponsible is this deadbeat dad to have 5 kids and just be like, peace out?
Where's the dad?
Where's the dad? They vaguely reference him and they go like, should we call the dad? They're like, no, we'll never talk to him again.
They should have renamed the movie Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. Dad would have been cool with it. All right, man. Let's just get into some of the really fun stuff. What did you really like about this movie? What were some of the fun things that you liked?
I loved all the characters, to be honest with
Yeah.
you. Super fun characters. I couldn't believe how much of a jerk all the kids were. How jerky they were. Like, you kind of love the characters, but you mostly hate them because it's like, what douchebags, man. Like your sisters.
Some of them.
Some of them, yeah. I mean, no, all of them. No, all of them. They all fucking stole money. Before I get into what I like, let me tell you what I didn't like, and I'll go into some of the flaws of this movie. Other than the title, here's what I didn't like. I didn't like how you need no ID, no social security number to get a fucking job at a high level
fashion manufacturer,
uniform commercial manufacturer. They didn't even like check anything.
Do a background check.
Not even a background. They didn't make her piss in a cup. Nothing. I know it's 1991 and there's no like Facebook or like you know what I mean. Like there's no I don't know electronic background checks to make sure she didn't commit a felony. But, I mean, come on, they didn't even make her piss in a cup. She didn't have to show an ID to get the job. She just got hired like that. This woman is clearly insane who hired her. She didn't even, she gazed at her resume and said, please be my assistant. I hated that about this movie. I have one more thing that I hated about this movie.
All right, what is it?
Christina Applegate's fucking eyebrows.
Shut up. What did you hate about her eyebrows?
Her eyebrows, dude. Did they not have, like, makeup people in 1991?
What was wrong with her eyebrows?
Dude, go back and watch that movie.
No, explain it to me right now.
She is a beautiful girl. She has a beautiful face, nice blonde hair. Really cute young lady, yeah. Christina Applegate in 1991. She's still a very attractive woman today.
I love Christina Applegate.
She's great. Take a good look at her eyebrows in this movie, bro. They're dark brown and fucking bushy and all over the place. Okay? She looks like Mr. Burns from The Simpsons or some shit.
You mean she looks like your eyebrows?
Yeah, my eyebrows are kind of fucked up too, but I'm a dude.
David Duchovny playing a sleazeball.
Yeah.
That you could tell that was like right before X-Files, right before he landed X-Files. He's at like, I love everybody who works at, all the guys that work at this company that Christina Applegate works at, they're all fucking sleazeballs.
Yeah.
Over the top 90s sleazeballs. Gotta love it.
Speaking of sleazeballs, how about the guy who plays Gus?
He wasn't sleazy, he was very rapey.
He was sleazy and rapey.
He was just like, hey, you want to come back to my place and let's have some coitus? It's just like, what the fuck?
What's coitus?
That's like a scientific term for sex. Yeah, and like, remember when he said that to her at the restaurant? She's like, wait, are you saying you want to have sex with me? He's like, no. If you're offended, I'm kidding. Unless you want to, but I'm kidding. But do you want to? It was just like,
it was so rapey, man.
Very rapey. What about the receptionist's little brother who Christina Applegate is dating throughout the whole summer who works at the Clown Dog restaurant?
I love that dude.
That guy's in a bunch of stuff, but I feel bad because he's been in a bunch of stuff from the 80s and I still don't know his name.
He's great in this. The whole movie I kept thinking like, this guy's gotta be Shia LaBeouf's older brother. I mean, dude, if you put those two noses side by side, you can't really tell the difference.
But it was like, he got, like, it's so funny because he got super clingy super fast. Like, they went on, like, 2 dates, and he's all like, come meet my sister. You don't want to meet my sister? Is there another guy? I'm not happy with it. It's just, like, super clingy. I want to pick you up at your work on our second date. Why won't you tell me where you work?
Seriously.
Like, what the fuck?
And then
he crashes the party at the end. He crashes the big fashion party that she's thrown at her house to get these new clients.
That was actually great.
It was great, but if you were that guy, would you just think, maybe I'll have this moment tomorrow night when there's not a million cars here?
Not when you're in love. What was the kid's name who cuts his hair? It's Kenny, right?
Yeah, Keith Coogan. He is my favorite character in this movie.
He's one of the best characters in the movie. Again, though, I can't decide whether I love him or hate him in the movie because I'm like, dude, don't be such a douche. But at the end, he really comes through and decides he wants to be a chef, and he cuts his hair.
He was in Adventures of Babysitting with
That's right. No shit.
Oh, you've seen that movie?
No wonder I knew.
Oh, that's a movie I wanted to make you watch, but you've already seen it.
Of course, I'll watch it again. Oh, this movie took us back.
It did take you. That's why I love watching these types of movies, man. Because, like, sometimes they don't hold up. But when you watch it, you get filled with that nostalgic feeling of what it was like in the summertime when you grew up. Because I watched this in the summer all the time.
Yeah.
But anyway.
It was, whether it holds up or not, I had fun watching it. And I think that you guys would have fun watching it too. And I think that how excited we just got about reviewing it and how passionate we just we just spoke about. I think that a lot of people will go back and say, you know what, I feel like watching that movie. Or if you're like me and you haven't seen it before, I honestly think this review would make people want to watch it.
Yeah, I hope so. If you've never seen Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead, please watch Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's
Just
Dead.
forget about the name.
Christina Applegate, come on.
On the rocks, we have no rocks, but we're doing shots because we're taking it back 1991 style.
1991 style,
Right, Kev?
right here. Let's do it, buddy.
Woo!
That whiskey was really rotten. We're all out of whiskey. Thanks for coming by and checking out our show. Stick around for more content. Don't forget to click like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if there's a movie that you want Agostino to watch, and I'll have him review it.
Be gentle. Hey guys, by the way, I also have a podcast. It's called Parishioners Podcast. I am a stand-up comic, as I'm sure you guys know, and I have on comics, and we interview them. And my new co-host is actually Kevin.
Right here.
And we're having a lot of fun, and some of my favorite podcast episodes so far have been since Kevin has been co-hosting with them. They're awesome.
Woohoo!
I love Kevin, and he just adds to the podcast that little something that it was missing. And
My dick.
we talk. What?
My name is KevinLyons.
And I'm Agostino Zoida.
We'll see you guys next time.
Thanks, guys. I don't really want to watch these movies, but Kevin beats me. Okay, he beats me. Listen, we gotta act fast. He went in the kitchen. He went to go get ice. We don't have much time. Okay, I don't want to watch these movies. And every time I say I don't want to watch the movies, he beats me. Okay, he's hitting me. He's abusing me, and I don't want to watch these movies. Okay, if you're out there, anybody, you're listening. He's coming back. I'm blinking a message.